The following is a Broncos Broadcast Network production.
Good morning, and welcome to the Broncos Broadcasting Network. I'm Zane.
And I'm Elias. Here are the stories for today's special edition Spring Break broadcast. We take a look back at Three Kings Day.
And we profile our culinary program students who passed the Serve Safe Food Safety Manager exam. BBN News begins now.
Today is Friday, March 15th, which is the Ides of March and National Peanut Butter Lovers Day. If today's your birthday, you share a birthday with Will I Am, Eva Longoria, and Brett. If today's your birthday, happy birthday. Juniors and seniors, it is time to get your prom tickets. The Bridgerton prom will take place at the National Ballroom at the Omni Orlando Resort on April 6th. Tickets are on sale now for $115. Ticket sales will end on March 30th, so get your tickets now. Please remember tickets are available for juniors or seniors only, but those students may take a guest of any grade level. But each and every person attempting prom will need their own ticket. There are no refunds or exchanges. Students cannot have any outstanding obligations. Outside attendees will be subjected to a background check before being able to attend, and nobody over the age of 20 may attend. Dress codes will be strictly enforced, and DHS administration has the right to void any ticket at any time. Seniors, make sure you're checking the school's Facebook page, facebook.com/BroncosDHS for scholarship information. Students who have not submitted their community service or work hour forms, please submit them to Ms. Brown by April 12th. Seniors, your deadline to purchase your Katie Senior cap and gown portraits and products is coming up on April 4th. The non-college reportable ACT exam for seniors will be on March 26th and 27th. This is for seniors who are still looking to meet their graduation testing requirements. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Wagner. Are you looking for volunteer hours? Then Polk County Parks and Recreation has an opportunity for you. They are looking for students to assist with their more than 25 events each year. If you are 14 or older, want to give back to the community and make new friends, then scan the QR code to learn how to volunteer. On March 29th and 30th, the Bronco Theater is proud to present the SpongeBob Musical, Youth Edition. Tickets are on sale now, $10 for students and $15 for adults. Get your tickets by scanning the QR code on the screen or by going to Hometown Ticketing on the DHS website. Please help support our marine biology class by purchasing unique student-made items such as bracelets and stickers. Please see Dr. Miles Dozier in room 176G to purchase or for more information. Students, please know that Debate Club has ended for the year and will no longer be meeting after school on Mondays. Congratulations to Peyton Navarrete, Benjamin Ramos, and Deborah Nieves, who recently competed in a cybersecurity competition with Mr. Checkley. Out of 190 schools, they placed 19th. Congratulations to Peyton, Benjamin, and Deborah. Three Kings Day is celebrated in January and is when the three wise men arrived in the manger. Jeriel has more.
Three Kings Day is on January 6th, and it is celebrated in the Latin culture. Three Kings Day has been celebrated since the 4th century, and it has been a tradition ever since. It is also custom for people to receive gifts for Three Kings Day, as it celebrates the day the three wise men followed the star to bring gifts to Jesus. It is very important for the people of Latin culture to celebrate this day, as it's very infamously a Catholic story, a very popular religion in Latino culture. How do you celebrate Three Kings Day?
It's a tradition that we celebrate by going outside and cutting grass, putting it under the tree, so we wait for the three kings to give us gifts.
What did you get for Three Kings Day?
I get my eyeglasses and food. They took me to eat.
Why is the Three Kings Day so important?
It's a tradition that in Latin America, we're very fond of it. We respect a lot the history that goes with it, and for us, it's a special day to celebrate with family too.
What did you get for Three Kings Day?
Books, things for my hair, and makeup.
Why is Three Kings Day so important?
It's important because it's the day that baby Jesus was born, so the three wise men went and brought him gifts.
How do you celebrate Three Kings Day?
I go outside, I grab grass, I put it in a shoebox, and then put it underneath my bed.
What did you get for Three Kings Day?
I got headphones and some sweatpants
Why is Three Kings Day so important?
because it's the day that the three kings gave baby Jesus gifts.
This is Gerald Vega, and this is for Broncos Broadcasting Network.
Today's ACT word of the day is abundant, meaning present in large quantities. Living next to a lake means we have an abundant supply of water. There will be a Title I testing and curriculum night on April 17th from 5 until 7 p.m., where you can get information on testing. Make sure you are on track to graduate and check your course selections for next year. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Klink. There will be a career fair on April 19th from 9 until noon, where students can meet with local employers to learn about career options. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Klink or Ms. Simpson. On to Broncos sports. The waiting is over. The date for the third annual Students vs. Teachers basketball game has been set. This year's game will take place on March 28th and will cost $3 to attend or $10 to play. Seniors can sign up beginning on Thursday with the rest of the school following on Friday. There will only be 750 tickets sold and you must have above a 2.0 GPA. No out-of-school suspensions during the second semester and be current with all of your obligations. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Fields or Mr. Washington. Last Thursday, the boys' baseball team traveled to Orlando to take on the Oak Ridge Pioneers. The Broncos were led by pitcher Drew Miller, who was 1 out away from his first no-hitter in DHS history. Miller's pitching combined with Johan Sanchez's 3 hits, 4 RBI performance led the Broncos to a 14-0 victory. The Broncos are back in action on Friday when they travel across town to face the Ridge Community Bolts. Softball lost a heartbreaker against Mulberry Panthers 5-4 when the Panthers scored 2 in the bottom of the 7th. The Broncos are back in action on Tuesday when they host the St. Cloud Bulldogs. Flag football fell to Bishop Moore 31-7 and will be back in action on Thursday when they travel to Gateway to face the Panthers. Boys volleyball fell to Ridge Community Bolts 3-0 last Thursday. The boys return home on March 25th when they face the Lake Region Thunder. First serve is at 6 p.m. Congratulations to Soraya Emilian on accepting an invitation to play in the Polk County 2024 All-Star Game on March 23rd. Wyatt recently caught up with some of our teachers who finished the Celebration Half Marathon.
Good morning, Broncos. Recently, Mr. Shigaris, Mr. Checkley, and Ms. Colhane all ran a half marathon in celebration. We go talk to them now about their run.
Well, a half marathon is it's a challenge for me. I think the distance is probably a little bit further than I could normally run, and so I like to do a challenge.
So I wasn't originally going to run it, and then my friend was injured, so I ran for her in her bib.
Would I ever run a half marathon again? Absolutely. In fact, Wine and Dine in November is part of Wine and Dine weekend over at Disney. I'll be running that half marathon.
I don't have any plan for 2024 anymore. I'm taking a year off, but I plan to do the Marine Corps Marathon next October in Virginia.
So growing up in Boston, the Mecca, I would love to do the Boston Marathon. I was supposed to in 2013, but ended up missing my flight, and that ended up being the year of the Boston Marathon bombing. And I actually probably would have been finishing around the time that the bombing occurred. So I would love one day to go ahead and end up finishing and actually doing that race.
Thank you for tuning in, Broncos. I'm Wyatt Locker, signing off for BBN News.
Back in December, some of our students assisted in the town of Davenport during their annual Winterfest celebration. Robert has more.
I'm Robert Marciano. Today, we were interviewing students who attended the Winterfest about what the festival consisted of. We also asked the students what improvements could be made.
Improvements, I would say probably like more food places, because towards the end of the parade, all the food places were packed up and people couldn't get food.
Events to it as well, because it felt kind of dry and about the same as last year. The only thing that I think really changed was the parade itself.
We asked the students who attended what the festival consisted of.
The Winterfest consisted of quite a lot of vendors. There was a bunch of food places to try out, and there were also some little shops that a lot of other people had there that were pretty interesting to look at. But other than that, there wasn't too much else. Also like a bouncy house there as well.
The Winterfest consisted of a lot of food, a parade, a bounce house, a lot of fun things to do.
Go. It's very fun to go. You can bring out everybody there. It's a free event anyways. You might as well go because, as they say, if it's free, take it. Why not? You're not missing out on much. And honestly, the food there, as I had taken part in the food review that a lot of you have already seen, that was some very good food. And I would like to say that you guys should definitely try out the food.
And the best part is that these beautiful looking vegetables here, these beautiful red, green, and yellow peppers, are even enhancing the flavor, as well as these little secret onions that are hiding in here.
I'm Robert Marciano. This was BBN News.
Amari recently asked DHS students what do they prefer, Adidas or Nike?
Hi, I'm Amari Walters, and today we're going to be interviewing students about whether they like Nike or Adidas more.
I personally like Adidas because they're way more comfier and I like their style. It's kind of like a skater vibe, and the Adidas campus is like my personal favorite.
I prefer Nikes because I feel like they're more comfortable than Adidas are. I also own more pair of Nikes and I feel like they're more stylish, and I wear Nikes like all the time.
I prefer Adidas because I can style Adidas better, and I just own more Adidas stuff like the Sambas, and like I want the jacket too. So the difference is I think Nike has more sports stuff, and I feel like every time I see Nike it's more like men than women. So that's why I prefer Adidas more, because I feel like Adidas is more stylish for women as well.
I prefer Nike. I like both of them, but I would say probably Nike because I like their clothes more and their shoes are more comfortable and it's just more soft to me in my opinion.
I prefer Nike because like it has been over decades, and they have many styles than just Air Forces. In the colors that they put together, like the combination, it looks good on the shoe.
I wear both of them and I like both of them a lot, but if I had to pick one, I would say Adidas because I like how their shoes look more, and I just think I like saw them better, and I just like how they look with the outfits that I'm wearing now and like my style now. So I just prefer Adidas.
This has been Amori with BBN News.
Thank you for joining us today for Broncos News. I'm Elias.
And I'm Zane. Enjoy the rest of your spring break, Broncos.